3 free transfers. So I'm bringing in 3 players from, yeah, you guessed it, the Netherlands. Welcome to the Gianni Buttice YouTube show. Hope you guys are well. This is my team selection vid for match day 5. Let's start off, before we see my 15-man squad, let's start off with the data, shall we? And this is from the spread markets, Rob T on FPL on Twitter. Make sure you check him out. Are we going big on some games and hedging on others? Well, look, the bookies really are struggling to split Spain and Germany in the first game here on screen. They project same chance of clean sheet, same 1.33 goal scoring odds. It's a really difficult game to predict for many. I am going all out knowing I've got my wild card. I'm happy to bet against Germany, knowing if I'm wrong, I get to wild card in the semi-finals. So I'm still going big on Spain and light on Germany. Portugal, France, I'm actually struggling to predict. I think the bookies got it right, and a narrow chance of a Portugal win, and therefore France slight favourites. But 1.28 goals versus 1.03 for Portugal. Clean sheet odds at 36% for France, which looks pretty useful when you compare them across the board. And the French backline has been good. We know that. They've struggled to score goals, but they've been very good at the back. Koundé, Theo Hernandez, Saliba, and Upamecano is some back four when you've got Mike Mannion behind them as well. England, Switzerland, I think, should be closer in terms of the markets here. But we know with the betting odds, often they favour England because so many English fans are making those bets. 1.28 and 0.98 for Switzerland to score. Clean sheet odds, England at 38%, which is as good as you'll find. They're level with the Netherlands, who have the biggest ceiling, 1.95 goals. The bookies think the Dutch will score more goals than any other team. And they think that Switzerland and Turkey will be the 2 lowest scoring teams. Let's have a look then at my 15-man squad, shall we? So without further ado, guys, please do hit those buttons, like, and if you're new around here, please consider subscribing to the channel. Loads of FPL content planned as the game gets very close to launching as well. So, Pickford and Verbruggen. It's not ideal. They play on the same day. Do I use a transfer to sell a goalkeeper? I don't think I do, because I'll be buying one from day one. Now, the day one teams are teams I just simply don't know where I'd go with a clean sheet. Like, probably Spain, but I could see Germany scoring. Probably France, but I could see Portugal scoring. So I'm happy just picking Pickford or Verbruggen in my 11. It means I don't have that backup. When we look at those clean sheet odds and we look at the Netherlands and we go, okay, 38%, England 38%, it's really, really close, isn't it? I think I'm probably going to back the Netherlands. I think I do have an England centre back in here as well, though. That's going to be a coin toss that might go down to the wire. But let's look at the defenders, because I've made transfers already. Remember, guys, my 3 transfers are made. You are seeing my locked team, okay? So I've made 1 transfer of Denzel Dumfries in. Mark Gahey has gone out. Remember, Gahey is suspended. I've got no doubt if England beat Switzerland, Gahey will be back in my team for the semi-finals because he's a ball recoveries monster. In here, we don't have very many ball recovery monsters, it must be said. This is more of an FPL backline, but of course I'm not on wildcard, so it's what I've got. Danny Carvajal, Cancelo should provide me with upside. We haven't really seen it, and actually the best defenders in this game so far have been the centre-backs that mop up the ball recoveries. Now, Laporte and Stones are all right, but they've both played alongside centre-backs who have been way better at ball recoveries. At Spain, Lenormand is 4.5, ball recoveries monster. And at England, Mark Gahey the same, cheaper and more efficient with those recoveries. And we are seeing big points. The recoveries, we're seeing a lot of centre-backs, the likes of Lenormand and Gahey picking up 9 ball recoveries in the game. That's 3 additional points. So good. It feels like close to an assist there. So that's my back line. I'm pretty well spread here, aren't I? I've got a single player from a lot of teams. A Spain clean sheet would be huge for me, it must be said. In fact, a Spain win for me would be huge because I am stacked up on this Spanish team from the last round. So look, that's the back line, but this is where it gets exciting. Let's move on to the midfielders. So again, I've already got, it's not ideal because I don't think Portugal score many or any. And I've got Bernardo and Bruno in place. Far from optimal. But I did have Ronaldo in my old team, and spoiler alert, we'll see my forwards in a sec. I don't think he's going to be in it. Musiala, and another transfer in, another Dutchie is Xavi Simons. If you've been watching my content throughout the Euros and before the Euros started, you'll know how hot I was on Xavi Simons. The only reason I didn't pick him was the minutes risk. Now, what do we know? He's nailed. He's nailed. He's playing well. He's got a good fixture. The form is there. This 21-year-old is flying. Xavi Simons has been one of the breakthrough stars, I think, so far of the Euros. Like, this is a kid with pedigree. Of course it is. Playing at big football clubs. But his time is now for Holland in that Dutch shirt. So Xavi Simons comes in for me. Barella, we won't speak about him, leaves. Musiala stays. Many will captain Musiala, I think, on match day 1. And then Nico Williams, who at the moment I've got the armband on, and we'll talk about captaincy at the end of the show. I'm pretty confident I'm not going Mbappe. I'm not going Musiala. I'm going Nico Williams. So pretty accurate there in this team selection so far. Giving away all the spoilers, aren't I? Guys, by the way, thank you for commenting and liking. But also so many of you, when you subscribe, you're hitting that notification bell, which is awesome. So when I do lives, I'm going to do a deadline stream ahead of the semis. You'll be able to make sure you can come and join, hopefully for that. I'm not expecting much from Bruno and Bernardo. Let's see. I think that could be a really tight game, Portugal-France. Let me know your predictions, by the way, in the comments. The front line. Big decision. How do I get Cody Gakpo in my team? Do I sell Ronaldo or do I sell Morata? Well, you can see what direction I've gone in. I am backing Spain for the win. And whilst I don't think Morata's a great pick, and if I could pick again, I'd have Yamal. Morata is seeing early subs around the hour mark. Yamal's getting more minutes. Yamal is also 2 million cheaper. In a wildcard draft, it'd be Yamal over Morata, but this is what I've got. I'm playing with the cards I've been dealt. Morata, can he score? Surely. He's playing in such a creative team. He's going to get some chances versus Germany. And the German backline's been pretty vulnerable. They haven't been keeping clean sheets. Denmark could have scored a couple. Morata's got a chance. And with Nico Williams in there as well, and Carvajal and Laporte, as I said, I'm stacked up on this Spanish team. Remember, you can have up to 5 players from one team. I don't have any more than the quadruple up. But you can go, if you really want, 5 players. And if I was on wildcard, there'd be an argument to go look at quadruple or even 5 Dutch players, I think, because I just like that matchup the most. No disrespect to Turkey, by the way, have been brilliant, but they have been conceding huge XG, Turkey, and the Netherlands have been producing high XG, which is why Cody Gakpo is going to be such a popular pick this week. He's also, of course, on 3 goals, going for the golden boot, playing well. He's the main man up front for Holland. Even though he's playing on the left, Memphis down the middle, it's Gakpo getting the goals. And that's why I'm backing him. And then it's Mbappe. You guys know I like my XG numbers, and Mbappe has been clocking it. The output's not been there. We've seen the penalty goal, but we should see more from Mbappe. He's just not in the most efficient, effective team at the moment. But at some point, surely this France team's going to click. They've been there before. They've done it. They're solid at the back. They're great in midfield with Kante and Rabiot. Mbappe's going to turn it on one day, and it might be in the semis, it might be in the final, it might come on Friday night. And if it does, I think there'll be so many that give him the armband because it's Mbappe, the best player in the tournament. So many will give him the armband. I'm a bit worried about backing against him, but I've come this far. I'm not overly happy with my rank around 300k. I'm playing a little bit differential now, and I'm just going rogue. And Nico Williams, I think, will offer me that. So let's talk, shall we, about captaincy, because day 1, our options are mainly, I think the popular picks are going to be Musiala. Some might like a Gundogan or a Havertz, but it's probably Musiala if you're picking a German player. If you're picking a Spanish player, I think Yamal and Nico Williams will get the nod. If you're picking a Portuguese player, it will be Ronaldo, but I don't think many will go to Portugal because of what we saw last time. Remember, they've just gone to penalty shootouts and added time. Think of tired legs. And then it'll be Mbappe. Mbappe will be the popular choice. And then I think it will probably be Musiala second, maybe a Spanish player third. But I'm going against Mbappe. You can see my captain emoji on Nico Williams. That's where I am going. And I've done this. I've called this a lock team selection. I'm not going against that. It'll be Nico Williams unless he's injured. And we hear that he's not in the team. He will be. He's going to be my captain. Remember, goal and assist last time out. He's really caught the eye this tournament. He's a sensational player. Remember, he's very likely to leave Athletic Club this summer. The big Spanish teams are in for him. Of course, they are Premier League interest too. I think he probably ends up at Barcelona. So Nico Williams, day 1. And then day 2. If you own Harry Kane, you probably go there. Well, I don't own Harry Kane. And even if I did, I'd still be looking at Cody Gakpo. I really would. I just think the Netherlands, in terms of ceiling, have got the best and the highest ceiling. I don't mind Turkey. Dark horses for many. Play good football. But what we've seen from this Turkey team in both the groups and the last 16 is they concede a ton of chances. Now, the Netherlands are way more efficient than many of the teams Turkey have played so far. And I think the Netherlands win this football match and score a few. And if they do, Cody Gakpo is the main man. So he'll be my day 2 captaincy choice. As I mentioned, I think I'll probably go over Bruggen in goal, though I could have a change of heart to Pickford. At the moment, we've got 4 Dutch players in my 11. We've got 4 Spanish in my 11. Yeah, I'm committing on these 2 teams, which is fine because remember, guys, I have my wild card. We do just have to address the wild card. If you would like to see a wild card draft, then please do check out my wild card draft video. There'll be a link in the description off the back of this. So look out for that video. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Good luck in match day 5. I'll be back in match day 4 with not only a live deadline stream, but also a team selection video. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And make sure you hit that notification bell and that subscribe and like button. As always, guys, loads of love. Good luck in match day 5.